These players were once football's brightest young talents, but where are they now? Today, we're taking a journey through time, revisiting some of the best footballers who won the prestigious PFA Young Player of the Year award from the seasons 2000 up to 2016. Join us as we rank these 15 players based on their footballing careers and what they've achieved since their PFA award-winning days.
Rooney! Oh, wonderful! He may just... Brilliant run by Hazard! Oh, for Ronaldo to think about it. Oh! And here is Harry Kane for Tottenham. Oh, what a goal!
We're kicking off with number 15 on the list, Dele Alli. Dele Alli was the darling of English football when he won the PFA Young Player of the Year award in 2015 and 16. With 18 Premier League goals that season, Alli was instrumental in Tottenham's success. His ability to ghost into the box and finish clinically made him one of England's brightest talents. However, his career took a nosedive in the following years, with injuries and a loss of form plaguing his performances. After a failed loan to Besiktas and struggles to regain his fitness, Alli is currently without a club. He's now opened up about the mental health issues he's had, dealing with addiction and childhood trauma.
At 6, I was molested by my mum's friend, who was at the house a lot. 7, I started smoking. 8, I started dealing drugs.
With his story serving as a cautionary tale of how rapidly fortunes can change in football. Number 14, Jermaine Gus. In the 2002 and 3 season, a 20-year-old Gus won the PFA Young Player of the Year award after scoring 6 times and helping Newcastle United finish in 3rd place. He was known for his tireless work rate and composure in midfield, but his playing career didn't quite reach the heights expected. He was never able to score more goals or finish higher in the Premier League than in that one season, with him even admitting himself that winning the PFA Young Player of the Year award was one of his biggest career highlights. After retiring in 2014, Gus transitioned into punditry and became a well-respected voice in football analysis. He eventually went on to present The One Show and appeared on Match of the Day on the BBC, but has recently been sacked by the BBC following complaints about his workplace conduct. Number 13, Jack Wilshire. Wilshire's PFA Young Player of the Year award in 2010 and 11 was a reflection of his immense talent, with many tipping him to become one of England's best ever players. According to legendary Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger, Wilshire played with Spanish technique but with an English heart. His standout performances for Arsenal, including a man-of-the-match showing against Barcelona, demonstrated his potential to become a global star. Unfortunately, his career was hampered by injuries, preventing him from fulfilling that promise. After Arsenal, spells at West Ham United, Bournemouth and Danish side Aarhus didn't give him the second wind he had hoped for, and therefore he chose to retire. After his retirement in 2022, Wilshire returned to Arsenal as a coach, where he now helps guide the next generation of talents through the club's academy. Number 12, Scott Parker. Scott Parker was a player known for his leadership and grit, and he won the PFA Young Player of the Year award in 2003 and 4 while at Chelsea. His time at Chelsea was short, however, and he struggled to break into the starting 11, even missing out on a Premier League winners' medal in 2005 due to a lack of appearances. He later played for Newcastle, Tottenham and Fulham, but it was his time at West Ham where he enjoyed his best seasons, even winning the Football Writers Association Footballer of the Year award in 2011 and making the PFA Team of the Year in 2012. His post-playing career saw him take up management roles at Fulham and Bournemouth, and is currently coaching Burnley after their relegation from the Premier League. Despite mixed results, Parker's reputation as a determined and diligent figure in English football remains intact. Number 11, Craig Bellamy. Bellamy won the PFA Young Player of the Year award in the 2001-2002 season while playing for Newcastle United, scoring 14 goals and helping the Magpies qualify for the Champions League. Known for his explosive pace and fiery personality, Bellamy had a career that spanned several top clubs, including Liverpool and Manchester City. His intense style earned him both admirers and critics throughout his career. Since retiring, Bellamy has moved into coaching, working alongside former teammate Vincent Kompany as assistant manager at both Anderlecht and at Burnley, where he won the championship title in 2023. When Kompany moved to Bayern Munich, Bellamy was considered for the top job at Turf Moor, but instead chose to manage his national side Wales. He's had a good start so far, enjoying an unbeaten run of games. Number 10, Ashley Young. Ashley Young, probably known best for the infamous bird poo incident, won the PFA Young Player of the Year award in the 2008 and 2009 season. He had a career that transitioned him from an electric winger to a reliable fullback later in his playing years. His versatility was key during his time at Manchester United, where he spent 8.5 years and won multiple trophies, including the Premier League and Europa League. Even now, in his late 30s, Young continues to defy expectations and plays for Everton in the Premier League. Number 9, Harry Kane. Harry Kane's PFA Young Player of the Year award in 2014 and 15 was the launchpad to him becoming one of the greatest strikers the Premier League has ever seen. Kane's incredible goal-scoring record, including multiple Premier League Golden Boots, has made him a Tottenham Hotspur legend. In 2023, after more than 10 seasons in the first team of Tottenham, Kane made a high-profile move to Bayern Munich, where he continues to hunt for silverware, as this is the one thing that has been missing in his career, with some people even saying he's been cursed. He's also England's all-time top scorer, having overtaken Wayne Rooney's tally of 53 goals. He's now scoring goals for fun in the Bundesliga, so we just have to wait and see if he finally wins his first silverware. Number 8, Kyle Walker. Walker won the PFA Young Player of the Year award in 2011 and 12 while playing for Tottenham, and has only gotten better. Since moving from Spurs to Manchester City, he's become a vital part of Manchester City's squad, helping the club win 6 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups and a Champions League. Walker's pace and defensive skills have made him a mainstay in Pep Guardiola's side and a key player for England at multiple international tournaments. Number 7, James Milner. Milner, the 2009 and 10 PFA Young Player of the Year, is known for his versatility, longevity and professionalism, earning him the nickname Mr. Reliable. His career includes Premier League titles with both Manchester City and Liverpool, where he became an indispensable player, capable of excelling in various roles. Even now, Milner's proving his worth at Brighton, contributing his experience to help the team perform in the Premier League. He just recently surpassed Ryan Giggs in Premier League appearances, racking up more than 630 games, and is the first player to play 23 Premier League seasons. If he manages to stay fit and keep playing, he could overtake Gareth Bale when it comes to all-time Premier League appearances. Number 6 on the list is Eden Hazard. Hazard was a joy to watch, particularly during his spell at Chelsea, where he won the PFA Young Player of the Year award in the 2013 and 14 season. His dribbling skills and creativity made him one of the most exciting players in world football. Hazard won multiple trophies, including 2 Premier League titles at Chelsea. Unfortunately, he couldn't have the same impact at Real Madrid, his time there plagued by injuries. In 2023, he retired from football at just 32 years old, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most gifted players of his generation. He's currently enjoying his retirement, and while he admits to missing football, and particularly the camaraderie with the lads in the dressing room, he's happy with the freedom to spend his time as he chooses.
I've been injured the last 2-3 years, so for me it was that time. I knew I couldn't make, more football, and, when you're injured sometimes, you lost the desire, to play.
Number 5 is Gareth Bale, a 2-time winner of the PFA Young Player of the Year award in the seasons 2010-11 and 2012-13, transformed from a talented left back to one of the most devastating forwards in world football. His legacy includes many remarkable performances for Wales, where he led the team to their first World Cup in over 60 years.
It was amazing. Gareth Bale, absolutely amazing. Yeah. Captain. We haven't been in the World Cup for 64 years, so to be back in the World Cup has been amazing.
But it is primarily defined by a successful time at Real Madrid. His career there was decorated with 5 Champions League titles, with Bale playing a crucial role in many of their triumphs. After a final stint in the MLS, where he helped Los Angeles FC win their first ever MLS Cup title, Bale retired in 2023. During his final seasons at Real Madrid, Bale faced criticism for his love of golf, with some claiming it distracted him from football. We all remember the moment when he celebrated with a Welsh flag that read Wales, Golf, Madrid in that order, which sparked a lot of controversy in Spain.
It's very childish. I mean, no matter what he says, Real Madrid have given him a magnificent platform.
However, Bale later revealed that golf actually helped him cope with the pressure and scrutiny of his football career. And now, after retiring from football, Bale is embracing his passion for golf. He participates in golf tournaments and has become an ambassador for Steph Curry's underrated golf initiative, which aims to make the sport more accessible to young people from diverse backgrounds. Number 4. Cesc Fabrigas. Cesc Fabrigas won the PFA Young Player of the Year award in the 2007 and 8 season while at Arsenal, where he became the youngest player to captain the side. His career saw him return to Spain, to his boyhood club Barcelona, where he won the La Liga, before returning to England to win 2 Premier League titles with Arsenal's bitter rivals Chelsea, where he stayed for 5 seasons. When Fabregas was 32 and playing for AS Monaco, the COVID pandemic hit and League One was suspended. During the 5 months he spent at home, he began working on his UEFA B coaching course and engaged in discussions with various coaches about a wide range of topics. At this point, Fabregas admitted he had lost the hunger to continue playing, and in 2023 he retired and took on a coaching role at Serie B club Como, where he aimed to share his wealth of experience with younger players. By July of 2024, he was officially appointed as Como's manager, and it'll be exciting to see what he can achieve at the highest level in Italian football. Number 3. Steven Gerrard. Liverpool's Captain Fantastic, arguably their best player ever, won the PFA Young Player of the Year award in the 2000 and 2001 season. He became the first player to win the Fans Player of the Year award in the same season. He is regarded as one of the greatest midfielders of his generation. His leadership was key to Liverpool's 2005 Champions League triumph, and he remained loyal to the club throughout his career, despite interest from other top European clubs. At the end of his career, he did play 2 seasons for MLS side LA Galaxy, but found the long distances to away matches and the diverse altitude and weather very difficult. He decided to retire and move into management, leading Rangers to their first Scottish Premiership title in a decade. After a somewhat disappointing spell at Aston Villa, he now manages Al Ettifaq in the Saudi Pro League. Number 2. Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney burst onto the scene with Everton as a 16-year-old, and when he won the PFA Young Player of the Year award in both the 2004 and 5 and 2005 and 6 seasons, he was already regarded as a teenage sensation. Over the course of his career, Rooney became Manchester United's all-time top scorer and one of the most decorated English players, with multiple Premier League titles and a Champions League victory. After retiring, Rooney moved into management and has found it difficult up to now. After stints at Derby County and DC United, he's currently managing Plymouth Argyle, where he's trying to get his coaching career back on track. Our number 1 spot on this list goes to Cristiano Ronaldo. He was the 2006 and 7 PFA Young Player of the Year award winner and is widely regarded as one of the greatest footballers of all time. However, it was the 2006 and 7 season where he truly announced himself to the world. The then 22-year-old showed his class that season, scoring 17 times on the way to the Premier League title, his performances also earning him the PFA Premier League Player of the Year award. Now, nearing the end of his career, his list of achievements include over 900 career goals, 5 Ballon d'Ors and 5 Champions League titles. Ronaldo is the only player to have won league titles in England, Spain and in Italy, and he continues to play for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia and is Portugal's most capped player and all-time top scorer. Ronaldo's career is marked by record-breaking performances and an unparalleled dedication to success. And that's it. These players, whether they're still playing or have transitioned to new ventures, each have left their mark on the Premier League. Who do you think was the most impressive? Let us know in the comments. And speaking of impressive, we also have another video about an amateur player who actually managed to play 53 minutes in the Premier League. We think you might like it, so check it out by clicking on the end screen.